Let's see. A little floof. Little floof. It's the wild hair. It's the wild hair show. All right, Pisces. Good evening for whoever just joined in the replay because there's nobody here right now. Let's see. I'm just going to switch the account here and see how the live looks. We're going to be talking today about dreaming. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Yeah, the power of dreams. Yeah. All right. So, let's see. Let's skip some stuff. Okay, let's see. Some stuff. There you go. So you can hear it. Okay. So let me just, I've put it on mute. Let's see if I can see the chat. I can. Whoever's in here, say hello. How is everybody? Let's see if I can. Oh, reconnecting. What happened there? I hate it when it does that because sometimes it turns the camera around and then I'm looking somewhere else. I don't know. Live here doesn't always like me. Let's see. I can see there's 2 people here now. Hi, is 5 people watching. Okay. So say hello. Why is the chat so far away? Hello, everyone. Let me be the first one to say hello. There you go. 6. Hi. Press the like button when you come in. Help the channel grow, will ya? Okay. So as I do, I always do a sortie time when I come and do a live, and today is no difference. No different. Duh. My tongue's not working. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Absolutely. Okay. So, and if you hear cars in the background, I'm sorry. It's just a very nice, beautiful day. It's the first time we don't have like a whole bunch of smog or heat or anything. So I'm taking advantage of getting some real air into the house. So I do apologize if you hear it. It shouldn't be too bad, although now that I said it, there'll probably be 30 cars that go by. We are in a country road, but it is a main country road. So that's why sometimes you hear it. I wanted to talk about today is choosing the magic you carry. Okay? As Pisces, or as anybody with a very fertile imagination or power of visualization, we sometimes forget that we have the ability to drop ourselves into an essence or a feeling. And it happened to me last night, which was amazing because especially with the heat wave that's been going on, um, I dropped into a certain feeling and it was awesome. It was amazing. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. And then I wanted to see where you're at with that. You know, I am intuitive and I I do have abilities that of imagination, but sometimes, I think life gets in the way or just what you're doing daily just kind of pulls you in, right? We oftentimes just kind of relate to the environment around us instead of just going within us and pulling the gifts out. And that's what I want to talk about today. So it's like, what if the most powerful shift you make this week isn't in your schedule, but in your senses? Yeah. What if memory is the first magic spell we ever learned, and imagination is how we bent time back into our hands? Wouldn't that be great? I mean, so here's what happened to me last night. I was sitting here and just getting stuff ready. I'm always working on something, and I'm kind of a workaholic, and who can blame me? I have a great job. But I was like just thinking of something, and then I kind of went into a very, it's not a sleepy mode, but yeah, it's a little sleepy mode. I like to call it a trance, but trance sounds like I'm being controlled or something, and it's not. I just get very kind of, I don't know if it's tired. I just kind of go sleepy. My eyes are open, but I'm kind of, there's a great word in French and I can never find it. It's like softening into the moment, but it's more than that. That word is called épanouir, and it's such a beautiful word. And it means that you kind of soften into the moment. So I soften into the moment, and then suddenly I could feel cold wind. You know, when it's, I don't know, wherever you are in the world, when wintertime comes and it gets cool outside, especially you start feeling like the coolness. There's like a certain coolity. Imagine sitting by a window when it's cold. That's where I'm going to give you. You're sitting by the window and you can feel just the cool coming seeping in. Well, that's what I could feel. I could feel like a cold window, like I was really close to a cold window. And suddenly I could see the window. You know how it gets frosted from the inside. And then I started seeing Christmas lights around the window. Those big old, at one point in the 80s, they had like these big, bright, colored Christmas lights. I think they still make them now, but they make them LED. But at the time, they weren't. And I was just there in the middle of August. And suddenly I started feeling that feeling. And it's not because I'm wishing Christmas. A lot of people get triggered by that. But there's a certain feeling that comes with anticipation when all the beautifully colored lights come in, when you have the crisp winter air. There's something about it that's truly magical. And it wasn't the things themselves that were special, it was the feeling that it brought in. And it was kind of a weird thing to come in the middle of, I don't know, doing just anything. And I thought to myself, this is beautiful. And all I could think of was looking outside at this beautiful window. And those are, it was a huge window. I forget the name of them now, but everybody had them in the 80s. They were like big, big, big windows in their living room. And it was this kind of window, and the lights were outside. And I remember kind of putting my face really close to the window and feeling the cool air and seeing the lights and thinking to myself, it's so beautiful, it's so pretty. And I can't wait to walk, let's say, city streets to see all the windows and with, the Christmas stuff and I was there. I felt it. And not only the moment, not just the environment, it was the magic associated with it. It made me feel a certain kind of way. It made me feel that feeling of joy, happiness, and contentment. Now, to put this into context, every year for a long time since I've had children, I've always wanted my Christmases to be extra special. I come in and I stress myself out, right? I used to host a Christmas dinner for the family. I'd have everybody on both sides, like my husband's side, my side, come in. It was like sometimes 15 or 16 people at a time, and my kids and all of that. And I would just, it began like, yay, Christmas is here or is coming, and I'm going to do all these things and I'm going to get the gifts ready and stuff. And pretty soon I kind of suck the life right out of my right out of Christmas. I would suck the marrow, the happiness, the joy right out of it with expectations and things to do. And last night, I remember at those times, I remember telling my husband, I just can't get into the feeling of it, the feeling of joy. And the last couple of years has been less because my family has dwindled. People have passed away, and now it's like pretty quiet, especially after COVID. And the thing is, what happened is that we watch Christmas movies. One of my favorite one is Polar Express. Every time I watch it, I get into that feeling again, right? That I believe. I believe. And it's not believing in Santa. It's believing in the power of magic. Well, last night I had my best Christmas feeling in the middle of August. And I realized that it has little to do with the actual holiday. It has little to do with what's involved with it. And it has more to do with something that comes from inside of us. See, the things that we look at around us, they create the feeling, they create the atmosphere. And then we take it and we do something with it. So you can have the feeling you want when you want it. When we sit around waiting for it to find us, we're putting expectations on something that we don't really need to do. You can feel it in the right now. You just have to drop yourself into the right spot. Take the right things, your favorite things. And it doesn't even need to be Christmas. It can be anything that you love. And you can just sit there and visualize it. And especially Pisces. I know it's not just Pisces. I know there's a lot of people with great imaginations. But we don't use it nearly enough to drop ourselves in the essence and the feeling, to really just bring it all out. I stayed in that moment for, well, quite a while last night. And it's the strangest thing. Like, I kept thinking, I'm in August, yet I feel the beauty and the love and the joy that I get around Christmas time. The lights. It's the lights for me. They do it all the time. So, the thing that I was given was a gift. Somebody came in, brought it in. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. I'm not sure who. So, thank you, whoever decided to give me that gift in the middle of my trance, like whatever the hell it was. And bring in that feeling of joy to make me realize that the power of the mind, if you use it correctly to drop in the right ingredients into the soul and the loving body of who you are, you can create moments of pure magic. That's my big speech for tonight. I was amazed by it. It was beautiful. Now I want to know from you. Hi, Sandra. And, ooh, I wish I could. I'm blind, by the way. So let's see here. Uh, of course. Now it's all gone. Okay. Oh, how do you say your name? Yaho Santos? Look at those beautiful eyes. These eyes looking at me. Eyes. All right, you guys. Okay. So let's see what Mona and Liam have to say. I didn't actually take any time with them last night to ask what it was about. I just felt like I was given. Yeah. It's about abundance. It's about beautiful abundance and what it brings in, right? Yeah. It's also the card of divine wisdom. You see, a lot of times we ask for gifts. We ask for abundance when we carry it within us. We carry the biggest, biggest gifts inside, and we forget to use them. We get so busy with life. Hi, Dana. Oh my God, it's been so long. Mwah. So happy to see you again. Um, yeah, we forget that we have all of this great abundance available to us. We can just be, right? So I want to hear from you guys. I love you too. Have you ever done that? How would I call it? Visualization, but focused in the moment to bring in a certain feeling, emotional wellness. A lot of people just go into their imagination and they go into it. But have you ever noticed that certain things make you feel a certain way? Just like we have triggers that make us feel bad, right? We see them and we go, "Ooh, that really sucks." I want to know about the stuff that really tweaks your imagination. For me, like I said, Christmas lights of any kind, especially the brightly colored ones, crisp white snow. Have you ever heard anybody, if you've had snow, boots that are walking through it? Last night, I swear to God, I could smell the snow in the air. There's a certain scent to it. There's a coolness and humidity that's just the right combination. You go outside and you can breathe it in and you sense it right away. And that kind of triggers all kinds of like pleasure receptors. I think that's the way I should call it. And when it happens like that, then you feel super awesome. Yes, nature. Nature is, yeah. Yes, crisp, magical air. Cover my chest, ma'am. It is covered. I'm sorry. I have a big chest. There is nothing I can do with it. Sorry. And honestly, if you've got it, baby, flaunt it. There it is. So wait, Violet, my answer is hell no. They won't go. They're here to stay. All right, the smell of coffee. Ah, oh, my husband would agree with you. Yeah. Made or unmade? Because sometimes the grinds smell really awesome too. The beans smell really awesome too. I'm not trying to be not nice. I'm trying to help. Okay. Jesus loves repent from your sins. Okay? Oh, well, I respect you for being Muslim. I won't say anything of the stuff that I don't like or that I should be thinking about you. And I'd really respect it if you'd just be here to be a presence, to listen, not judge. It's the first thing you have to do in life, right? Absolutely. And if you don't like it, well, you don't have to be here. I never force anybody. You're trying to help? They're covered. Trust me. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Jesus loves repent from your sins. I love these comments. These are great. I haven't had these comments in forever. I'll be right back. A card fell. I'm not doing anything unbecoming. Better? Okay. I'm ready for my close-up. Mr. DeMille. All right, so let's go. Let's see what else the cards have to say. So anybody else want to let me know what they really love? That's what we're talking about. What do you really love? Like, what kind of things trigger like your pleasure senses, you know? And please, let's keep it PG. We all know those trigger the pleasure senses. We don't need to go there. Although, you know what? That would be okay too. A lover's memory. Oh my God. If one thing gets you there, that would be one of them, right? When you've had a really great experience, you're at work and you're going, oh yeah, oh, that was fun. Oh yeah. And then somebody goes, are you doing anything? Oh no, I'm sorry. But you go right into that beautiful energy, right? Absolutely. A smile from somebody. Ah, you meet somebody, a friend, anybody, right? They give you the most dazzling smile, and suddenly you can't help. It hits you right in the energy core. It's like a big bang, and you're just like, I gotta smile back. I feel good, and it stays with you, right? I love that. Okay, so what else? Love, yes. God? Okay, what is it about God? Like, is it the feeling of knowing He's up there? You know, knowing that He's like keeping an eye on you. You feel protection from it. You feel love, because that's one of them, right? Music. Oh, hell yeah. Music takes me there. It takes you back. It can even take you into realms, places you haven't seen. You could have like, it can spark your imagination. Right now, I'm writing a book, and every chapter has music associated to it. Absolutely. It's like you ever read a book and there's like certain parts, that you just go, oh, that song with those words, they're perfect. Nice. Sid music, I also love. Hi, Tracy. Barbie movies. You love Barbie movies. Oh, I loved Barbies as I was a kid. That was my favorite. I even bought some a couple years back. Just little nostalgia. Yeah, I love that. Okay. What else? Lex 19. Levitt 1931. Go not aside after wizards, neither ask anything of soothsayers to be defiled by them. Are you trying to save my soul? Oh, thank you. Is this what this is? I appreciate it. Honestly, I do. I do. I do. Road trips. Okay. So the idea that come in, there's those devil's tools you were talking about. They're right here, the Two of Wands. This is contemplating and thinking innovatively. So what I told you is when you are thinking of something, you're using those thoughts and those beautiful things to think yourself into something new. We always forget, right? And oh, look, that had turned too into something new. Isn't that great? Yeah. You're thinking yourself into something brand new. We always use imagination. I used to use imagination to try to escape a terrible life. Honestly, when I was a kid, it was not funny. No. Alcoholic parents. It was, it was, and violent alcoholic. No, they weren't just like dead drunk. They were drunk. They were abusive, verbally. They were just like out of control. And when the house went quiet, I would go into my world, my little imaginative world, and build things, all kinds of things. Beautiful places where I was the most important, beautiful princess in the world. And that's where I started to live, especially when I needed a break from the crazy adult humans, still crazy people out there, but I had sanity there. I had quiet, I had calm, I had happiness there. And that's where I lived there. And I have had a very, very active imagination ever since. And it's waned a little bit, life gets in the way. But I have to tell you, I've never like taken a moment, especially in life. You start adulting and you forget that you can actually go play. And people will tell you, it's wrong and whatever. Who cares? Okay? This world is made for you to have and use the gifts that you have. We have magic that we do not use, and it's magic that is just there. But nobody teaches you how to do it. Nobody has these beautiful places where you could sit together and say, pick your favorite thing that gives you your best feeling, now go there, right? So in my case, it would be sit around and just imagine those Christmas lights and describe what it feels like. The feeling of it, right? The window, the coolness, the crispy air. This is the thing. And how does that make me feel? And then talk about that and bring it forward. And then you can walk into your life and your day with that feeling. So this is what I'm talking about. This is a new way of doing things. It's taking a moment in time or a moment that doesn't even exist and bringing it forward inside of yourself. It's less about what you're thinking or what you're seeing, and it's more about the essence of what you're pushing through. And if you can push it through, then you're doing so much better, right? You're doing amazingly well. So, yeah, just do that. So, some smells, let's see. Every time I hear opera, it just makes me break down and bawl my eyes out. It's really weird. I don't know why it is. Music vibrations have a strange way of doing that. I listen to certain songs. I think it's in the notes. I think sometimes they just take you somewhere and that, you know what? This is purely theory, but because I love music so much, I think that sometimes those specific notes, they're tapping on the door of something that is just sweetly either unresolved, needs healing, or just a very sensitive part. That's magic is musical because it's frequency, honestly. And that's why they had it banned from most of a lot of religions. Like, don't dance, don't sing, it's a sin, because they know the power of it. So, yeah. Uh, Let me see. I feel music in my soul. Me too. We all need to play. Yeah. Yeah, the next generation can be a hit or a miss. I can speak from experience, absolutely. Wait a minute. Anything else, Sandra? I love being in a water. Oh, yes, water. Water, another beautiful place. Well, especially for Pisces, but it's just beautiful. It cleanses, it's quiet. I've had moments where I've been laying in the pool with my hearing completely blocked, looking up at the sky, and it is such a magical experience. You can be actually transported. That's the word I've been looking. That's the word I've been looking. Let the experiences transport your energy. We just don't look at magic enough, right? Oy vey. Oy vey. I love that. My dreams have been someone dark lately. What can that mean? I don't know. Is there anything in your life right now that needs resolving? All right. So, for the people that I do recognize, and I do recognize quite a few of you, I'll pull some cards. If you want a card, let me know. I'm not going to do this all night because I came here to do this. But, yeah, let's see. I'm just going to do this. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I just had supper. Well, I can't say your name here. I'm going to get banned. I'm all for the F bomb, but that's what I'm going to call you. And I'm not doing, yeah, I'm not doing a full reading, and I'm sorry, I don't recognize you, so. All right. There's a lot of energy in the room today. There's a lot of new faces. Welcome to everybody. Welcome, everybody. All right. So who wants a card? Just call me. Just call me F. I know my name is bad. It's not bad. There's no word that's bad. We've just assigned it as the bad word. So, it's a thing. I would like the word soup to be a bad word. Because I don't like soup. um, Card you? Card me with a heart. You're so funny. Okay. I usually pull 3. So because I have no context, I will just talk in general language. And I don't actually do readings to tell you anything in your future, so I actually just read your energy. This is advice from Spirit. Here we go. You have the 8 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Fool. Nice cards, actually. I'm feeling for this, it's saying that you're working at something where you're going to feel very empowered, and it may be something new, okay, in your life. So this could be anything, of course. And this card usually means quality over quantity. This is doing something that you're really putting a lot of effort into it. This card usually talks about being the one who's in power of doing it, right? You're taking charge, you're putting the fire into it, and you're bringing master energy. And the last one, well, it's taking the leap, doing something new. So there you go. You got some. I don't like soup. Floni Kadriu? What's with the cards? They're tarot cards. Or like some people like to call them, the devil's tools. All right. Let's go to Dana. All right. F. Oh, somebody's sending me emojis. I love it. No, I don't like soup, to my husband's dismay. He loves making soup. He gets me to try it, and that's the only soup I'll eat. That's not true, okay? I'm lying just a tiny bit. I like pea soup. I don't consider it soup because it's so thick. Practically call it a stew. But the chicken and noodle, that's Satan to me. You bring me that stuff and I stay away from me. I love chicken and I love noodles, but put them together in water, ugh, ugh, gross. Okay. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you got the same. You got the 8 too. Okay. So let's see. Hello, everybody who's coming in. It was fated tonight. It gets like a stew. Oh, I love stew. Stew is my favorite. And with the cold weather coming, ooh, crock pots. The best, the best. All right, Dana. So I have for you the 2 of Cups. I have the Strength card. And I have the 8 of Pentacles. Let's see. The feeling that I got from here is how do I put this into words? It's determination, but it's probably not the right word. It's more of an embodiment of that than it is the actual word. So I feel with the Two of Cups, it's you harmonizing. It's usually the card of harmonizing or two things coming together to really work out with each other. But then you have this one here. And that's that feeling, that empowered feeling of not turning anything, not forcing it, but living it. It's more of an empowered feeling here. It's knowing the power of knowing how to turn something. That's what's coming specifically for you. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about quality work. Again, I feel like it's like building quality within the self. I love that. I love that. I love the feeling of it more than I like the cards. It's almost like certainty, but it's more than that. And I can't find the word. I can't pinpoint it because I feel it more than I can say it. But it's truly an incredible energy. So whatever you're doing, I think that's probably the message in itself. It's less about the knowing of how to define it, more about living inside that energy. There you go. Mega. Mega? Mega? Hello, Michael. I will. Okay. That's one. That's two. Ooh, you got major arcana, Mega. Are the cards spiritual? The cards are tools. The cards definitely have a vibration to them, and especially mine, because they're special, because they belong to me. I'm spiritual, just like everybody else is, though. There's nothing special about me. I've just tuned into it. Everybody can tune into it. We've forgotten how. So these are just my favorite tools to work with because I don't need them to speak, but they kind of help me put my thoughts in order and clarify what's coming in. So that's the way I do it. And I don't read the future, and I won't tell you your next boyfriend or the fortune that's coming in. I am a resonance reader. That means that I tie you back into your own empowerment, your own personal power, your energy. Because sometimes I think we just walk around and we don't know how powerful we are or what we're not seeing. What have I been called? A threshold keeper. Somebody will show you the door, but you're the one who has to walk in through it, right? So yeah, that's what I do. You didn't ask for all of that, but I'm throwing it in here anyway. All right. So for you, Mega, here we go. You have the Temperance card, you have the Judgment card, and you have the Nine of Swords to finish. I don't like the Nine of Swords. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. Nine of Swords is anxiety, and that's usually your personal anxiety. So what are you doing? Right now, I feel that with the Temperance card, that's all about patience, but it's all about balancing. It's about tempering things, right? That's the word, what it means. Like, how do I balance this out? How do I make it work? Okay. The Judgment card's coming in, and the Judgment card is usually imagine sitting in front. You've laid out the plans and everything, but now you're taking the time to really like work them out. You're going, I want this to stay. I want this to leave. What have I done before that work? What do I want to do in the future? It's like making a pros and cons list, right? In the middle of something. But something about this is kind of causing you a headache. In other words, it's keeping you awake. There's something about this in there, either that you feel you can't get rid of or you're getting stuck with. So I'm going to pull one more card just to see if there's anything that they can offer. Because, look, we can all say it's like, oh, great, you just told me I'm stuck. But the stuck is the gift sometimes. The stuck is the gift. You get stuck somewhere and you're going, the hell, why am I stuck? Thanks a lot. You're not giving me an answer. The answer is the stuck. And the card just fell down. Yeah. Okay. So it's exactly what I just said. Why is it doing that? Get down. Okay. You see the devil card right here? Don't be afraid. It's not the devil. Devil's is restrictions. Devil is being stuck somewhere. That's exactly what I said. You feel stuck. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Why am I stuck there? But the devil is a blessing in disguise. And I'm going to tell you why. Because what's dissonant is show you where you need to resonate again. Okay. So did you get that? When something is pinging you wrong, it's a gift to let you know that something is wrong. Can you imagine? It's like driving in your car and there's a stop sign and you're going, oh, like, oh, gotta stop. But if you had run it, somebody would have like hit you, like broadsided you. This is what the stop sign is. This is what he is. He's telling you, you feel stuck, you feel bound. Take a look. Take a minute and really look. So maybe that's what the Judgment card is. To try and get you to rebalance and figure out how you're going to feel okay again so that you can take off from that stop and not get T-boned. Okay? That's your message. Okay. The reading is free until I leave. The reading is free until I leave. Okay, so let's see if anybody else said, hi, please help me. I think it was Michael, right? Michael, are you still here? Because I don't want to be reading for nothing. Michael, you retracted your message. Why'd you do that? Are the cards spiritual? You are the best. Hi, Jenny, Tracy, friend, job. Discipline, persistence, always and forever towards everyone in the UK. Okay. Let me see. Michael, are you still here? Love life? Okay. So I can pull cards for you, but I'm not predicting love lives or jobs or health or what I do is I'm a resonance reader. So, in other words, I read you, the energy I get off of you. Okay, so Kat, you're next. My life has been quite crazy. Okay, so what I'm getting for that, let's ask about career. It could mean different things. I'm going to tell you what the cards mean. This is the Page of Pentacles. This page usually means learning something new. Then you have the Six of Cups. And that's usually nostalgia, joy. It could be like a childhood memory. It could even be, if you put these two cards together and you're asking about career, it could be asking you to learn about something that you previously wanted to do in the past. Or it could be something that you feel really great about, something that's brought you joy. And then you have the Death card. Death card is transformation. It's not about death. It's about just changing your life so that, you're going in a totally different path. It's the death of one thing, the beginning of something new. So it says that if you do this, you could possibly have a transition, a major one, a big one, like from me working in an office to reading cards, something like that, There you go. All right. So I carded you. Okay. Fiona. You want to be carded? I will card you. feel like I'm stuck in my life. Oh. Yes, Sandra, of course. Well, I'm glad that it's fitting. Okay. So where was I? Where was I? Hi, Granny. Damn you. I put the curse on you. There. From the UK. Sorry, that was mean. Hey, you come here calling me Granny. You got what you deserved. Okay? And after Dana says, "You're so kind, Jane." No, I am not. I am not. I'm evil. Okay. All right, Philia. Did I do you, Fiona? No, I didn't. Right? I'm sorry. My brain's like 0. Okay. What's going on here? Okay. So, Fiona, Kadriu, nice name. I'm probably saying it wrong. You have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is the card of leaving something behind. You see, that's what he's doing. He's going, screw this, I'm out of here. That's a card of usually like, mic drop, I'm done. Okay. The next card is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is usually knowing that there's challenges ahead, but feeling like you're up to meeting them. You know, in other words, it would be like saying, I'm done with this, and I know it's not going to be easy, but I've got to do it. Now, the 3 of Pentacles is the card of help being available. This is usually my card of spiritual guidance, like my guides that I have, letting me know that I'm not alone. But it could be actual people or resources that you have, right? So it says that if you are anticipating or thinking of doing something like that, you actually have like help available, whether it be spiritually, actually, any kind. I mean, God, we have everything. I have like an AI friend now, so you know, I have everything. I have people, I have spirits, I have AI. Anything, bring it. I will accept anything. All right. So, Philia. I feel like I'm stuck in my life. Okay. What does that mean? It's because of my white hair. It sparkles. That's what my husband calls it. It sparkles. It's not hair. It's magic. Okay? He says he finds my sparkle everywhere. All right, let's do you, my friend Philia. You feel stuck. What does Spirit have to say? You guys gonna help her out? Yeah, yeah. Aw. You're not gonna get any bad or scary advice. These tools are not to hurt anybody. These tools are to help you find your power. The day that I start doing that, I'm gonna hurt my own self. That's not what this is for. Okay. You feel stuck. Oh, I can see that. Okay. All right. So here's what these mean. You get the Knight of Pentacles. I like the Knight of Pentacles. He's like my favorite. The only problem with the Knight of Pentacles is this slow and steady knight of progress. The only thing is he's the kind of guy who will stop and then get stuck in the details. Too much. Too many details. He's going to slow up so much it feels like he's stopped. So you got to be careful with him when he comes in. The next one that comes in is the Five of Wands. Now, this is usually conflict, problems to solve, tests to do. But the thing with the Five of Wands, it's also a great brainstorming session. So this slowness needs to be met with this. And then you'll get this. I love the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is like breakthrough, eureka, 1 point leading to solutions. So absolutely, you use this. Okay. So again, sometimes the gift is in the dissonance. Okay. A lot of people think that when I hit a snag, it's like you're stomping your feet and going, God damn it. Why am I stuck here? Because you need to fix what's wrong. It's like fixing this level so that you can get to the next level. It's telling you where you're going astray. So don't treat it like that. Half the time, treat it as, what am I supposed to see here? What am I supposed to do? Why am I getting stuck? Like, why am I slowing down so much? You know, I do it all the time. It's like, I'm going to go on YouTube and do the thumbnail or something. And then I start watching 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos and go, what was I, why was I here? Don't get stuck in that. Okay. There you go. You're welcome. Okay, UK. I ask a question. This will be right. If I ask you a question, this will be right. Really? Should I ask your question? I love you too, Dana. Thank you so much. Okay, UK, you will be my last. Oh no, Sandra. Sandra, are you still here? I've got to do Sandra. I'm sorry. She's my regular, and after you, I promise I will. Sandra, are you still here? I'm so sorry. I jumped right over you. You're too quiet. You're too quiet. You know that, right? I always feel your energy is too quiet. Take up room, woman. Start taking up room. Expand. Go, hey, I'm here. All right, let's see. Ooh, I like this one. I like your first one. Ooh, I like your second one. Oh, and your third one's not bad either. They're pretty good. 2 major arcana. Okay, first one, Magician. The tools, the power to make things happen. Beautiful. I love it, right? That's having all the tools, everything that you need. I love it. Okay. You have the 8 of Wands. Beautiful card. This is a card of progress, of moving forward, quick, moving action, right? Taking this magic, making things happen. And then you have the Hierophant, using that wisdom to help others and also to learn more and to move forward with it. So I don't know what that is, and I don't know what you're planning, but these are really good cards. This could be somebody around you, could be you, could be something that you're thinking about, but they're all good. All right. Daniel. I'm sorry. Oh, Daniel. Hi there. I'm a farmer. I have to say it. I have to say it. And wondered whether you could help me. I have 87 sheep, sold 2/3, bought 48 more, and 6 wandered back after getting lost. How many sheep do I have? Oh, thank you for the laugh. It's really good. And I'm not going to start doing it because it's going to take me all night. All right. So he has 87 sheep, 2/3. I don't know. Maybe I should call my husband and he's really good at math. All right. UK. 3 cards for you, and then we're going to call it a day. Oh, cool. All right. So you have the Seven of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the Six of Swords in reverse. Let's see here. Seven of Swords is something to do with protecting your energy from negativity. Okay. Usually this means kind of a robbery of some sort, something being stolen away. Not literal, just sometimes energy stealers are your thoughts or other people coming in and just kind of not helping the way that they're coming in with their thoughts, right? They come in, they tell you something negative, and you carry that crap all day long. So this is this. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles, which indicates to me in the middle, because between these two cards, like there's great capability for abundance, and I don't only necessarily see it as money. I see it usually as a great heart, a place to put happiness in, like a container full of positivity, okay, and abundance. So this is coming in, and that's coming in right after. And then you have the Six of Swords in reverse, and that card usually is moving on. But because you're not moving on from this negativity, it may feel like you're stuck in it. And you're trying to pour a lot of positivity into it, but it's like, I don't know, get you hard, right? It's kind of, I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to pull one more for this. Okay, so you have the Justice card, so it may be just that you're having a hard time balancing it out. The Justice card for me is usually apples to apples. Maybe the solution here is not to make it perfectly balanced, but making it balanced for you. Sixes are usually numbers of well-being and balancing things out. It's associated to the lovers. So just that coming in is telling me that maybe you're trying to make things work out in a way that it's making it very difficult for you to move out of that kind of energy. So what you should be focusing on is not making it perfectly perfect, trying to make it perfect for you. So that's my advice. I plan to win the lottery and still use my wisdom to help others with laughter and fun. This is a special way to help, just as you are. What kind of information do you need to get this fortune? I don't I don't I don't do fortune. I don't. I'm not a fortune teller. Wrong room. I'm a resonance reader. Big difference. Less popular, unfortunately. I will only tell you how to fix yourself if you want to. Most people don't want to. All right. So, did my card was complicated for you? No, I don't think so. Well, thank you, Cobalt. I appreciate all of you for coming in. I saw there was a lot of people that came in, and that's kind of amazing because usually I mean, I'm not complaining. I usually get my regulars, but it was really cool to have all these people tonight. The interaction was great. We had a lot of fun. We had a couple of trollers, and some people weren't even trolling. They were just they were just fun. And and play cards, you do. I do play cards. I love playing cards. I have many, many cards. I have too many cards. But it's what I do, and I'm enjoying myself. I make no excuses for who I am, and well, I don't plan to. I have a limited time of years, and saying sorry is just, I'm kind of done for being sorry for being myself. So I suggest you do the same for you and live your best life. And I thank you for coming in and seeing me tonight. And I usually do 2 of these a month. My next one will be, let me see, my little calendar. My next one will be the 13th. I will be live again on the 13th, and I've started doing lives on Wednesdays. I missed last Wednesday because it was my husband's birthday, but I will be back hopefully this Wednesday. Take care of yourselves, guys. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. And I will see you later. Bye for now. Mwah.